everyone, I'm Andrea Lillo from Designers Today, and I'm so excited because we're doing a special edition of Profiles in Design, and with me today is Antonio DeLoatch. We're both New York City residents, but we're meeting in High Point to talk about Antonio and about High Point. So thank you so much for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. I mean, you've got us out of the director's chair and onto the sofa, so
That's right.
I'm honored to be your guest today.
I know, any chance to sit at High Point, I think we're all
Listen,
in favor of it.
I just need an ottoman. I'm sure there's somebody on the floor
That's right.
that can give me an ottoman.
Exactly. So since it's Profiles in Design, I always ask people, how did you get to interior design? Like, what was your journey like?
So how long is this episode?
It's going to be it's a short version, yeah.
I'll give you the high level. So interior design was something that I always really wanted to do. I had a rough time in high school, and I tell the story where I almost dropped out my junior year. My guidance counselors encouraged me to go look at colleges, and interior design was the thing that was always on my heart, is the thing that pulled me. But back, I'm going to date myself, but then it wasn't really digital. Everything was hand-drawn and sketched, and I remember standing in that dorm room in Pittsburgh with a whole bunch of adults and a college student, and she literally pulled out this hand sketch of a large building. And I looked at everybody and I said, I can't draw, like I can't do that.
Right.
And nobody said, yes, you can. So I went to school for business, and I was falling asleep in my cubicle doing large global mergers that was like way bigger than me. But I said yes, and I met the moment. But I ended up at West Elm part-time at night. I was passing it on my way home, and I was like, I just need to get out. I need to do something that's going to give my creativity out. And the next thing you know, I was like a dog loose out of a pen. I was just so excited to just help people, to be in the world of design. And that's led over a 15-year career in interiors, luxury retail,
wow.
And now we've, from New York to LA to Hong Kong and all the way back again.
You're worldwide now.
Worldwide. Well, we just won the IFDA, the International Furniture Design Association's Rising Star Award.
Oh my God!
So
wow,
international, worldwide, I'll take it.
And a rising star.
And a rising star. So I will take that.
That's great. So since we're at High Point, I was curious, like, what are you seeing? Anything that's really caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a quietness in the furniture. Like, I feel like sometimes we go through market and there's like pops of color. It's like a lot. I feel like we're getting a little cozier, and I don't know, maybe I'm feeling the fall and the seasons.
Yeah, right.
But I feel like there's a level of like sophistication. There's like clean lines, and I go to market with a different lens on every market. So sometimes if I've got a specific project in mind, I might be looking for more pattern or more texture, or I've got a lens for rugs or wallpaper. I don't know, this market, I feel like I've got a refined lens, and I'm just really zoning in on like clean, crisp, sophisticated pieces.
I'm seeing a lot of moodiness too. Everyone's talking about moody interiors. I think people they don't want like right in your face necessarily. They want something that's cozy and just like easy. Yeah.
Like saturation, there's a lot of saturation. So like there's like burgundies, like deep, rich colors.
Right.
And I feel like I just had walked a showroom today and there was aubergine like everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, this deep purple is like so cool to see.
Right.
So yeah, I think that there's that warmth.
Absolutely. So when you're doing, when you're working with clients, are they asking for anything in particular? Is there any, like, whether it's
To be honest with you, half of them have no idea what they want.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they're like, help. And I'm like, okay.
You're the expert, right?
Well, they think they are, but they also don't know what they want.
Right.
So I think that in what we do, our message is getting clearer. So we're practicing a mindfulness practice and putting that into our business. So like we're in the process of getting our certification in mindfulness, and we're genuinely attracting the clients that are looking for systems, that are looking to have a home that is serving them, and then we can get down into like the nitty gritty. But I really feel like clients are just like begging for help. Like, I can't find the mail. Like, my kids, the shoes, we live in New York City, and it's just like, help.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but there's like a holistic thing to what I do that's kind of therapeutic in a way.
Right.
So I just feel like it's not a big like one specific thing that clients are asking for. I just feel like clients need help.
And so last question, what's one thing people would be surprised to learn about you?
One thing, okay, so, everyone's like big city, New York, LA, Hong Kong.
Right.
Like, Antonio's super metropolitan. And honestly, I just want some chickens and to like be barefoot in the woods. Like, that's kind of really what I want.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so that's in the horizon, you think? Or
I mean, we just did a house upstate New York, and it's also just the way that we travel, like just being more intentional. I feel like there's this level of intentionality that's like coming out, which I think is really beautiful, and it's also you're seeing it in our work, and how we're interacting with clients. But yeah, I mean, we can manifest the house upstate for sure.
Absolutely,
I mean,
yeah.
you live in the city.
Yeah, and I just crave nature. I think as we were so tied to technology, we need a little break
Yeah.
sometimes.
Do you have like a favorite nature spot in Manhattan?
Oh, well, actually, I'm near the High Line, so I have
Oh.
to say the High Line.
And I love that it's like, so I saw it when it first started,
Yeah.
like over 11 years ago, and to walk it now and to see how grown and
Yes,
like just
yeah.
lush it is.
Like sometimes, yeah, you feel like you're in a forest.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It really like encapsulates you. Like you're in. My
Yeah.
favorite is the end at the Whitney,
Oh yeah, yeah,
because you can really just like hide in that
Yeah,
top
exactly.
corner.
But you have to go, like, I go in the morning because otherwise too many tourists during the day. But then it feels like New York City.
100%.
So, yeah.
But it's like your quiet spot.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I love that from last market to this market, it just goes to show like our connection.
Yeah.
Right? Like that we were on a panel together and like here we are.
I
like,
know, we're
this-
continuing, yeah.
And that's the beauty of market. Like, is there
Right.
something about market that you really love?
Yeah.
Like, what is the thing for you?
I think it's the people. Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for doing this
My
with
pleasure.
me. Yeah.
I love market. We're all things High Point.
Yeah.
I love you guys. I love the publication, and I'm honored to be here on the couch with you today.
Oh, yay. Well,
So,
thank you so much for your time.
It's my pleasure.
And thank you for joining us at Profiles in Design.